Good morning, Big Brother fans. It is Friday, August 26th. And we have a new head of household. And I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen later today. They are actually talking right now. Let's get to the meats and stuff. Let's figure it out here. Recap-wise, we saw Jasmine evicted 2-0. We saw Joseph evicted 2-0. Jasmine, her limp has suddenly disappeared. Shocker. And Joseph, Kyle didn't make, not Kyle, Turner didn't make Terrence make the deciding vote. He just voted for Joseph. He knew he was between a rock and a hard place. And I mean, there was not a whole lot going on last night on the show. They just bang, they got through it, and in the end, they got the two houses together at the very end, and you could tell that they were kind of shocked a little bit to have people gone. The feeds did come back pretty quick afterwards. We had heard rumors that what the head of household competition was going to be. And it turned out that that's what it was. So the feeds came back for a while. While everyone was just doing a dance, you could see that the After Party Alliance, the outside group formed an alliance called the After Party. They seemed to be towing the line. Nobody was spilling any beans. Nobody was saying anything as far as what happened outside. Whereas inside, they were also, I guess you'd say, towing the line, not saying anything. They weren't. I saw Monty being honest with Turner about what happened inside, but both Michael and Brittany were lying to Alyssa as far as how things went down, not being totally honest with her about how Jasmine went, which would make sense if the leftover alliance was still in good shape. The inside house guess was only the leftover alliance, so they have a total alliance to each other, whereas the outside alliance is 2 leftovers and 2 non-leftovers, and the leftover alliance has been exposed, so it's just a bit shakier of a situation. Turner had one-on-one time with Monty, and he really didn't open up and say, look, this is what really went down. He kind of kept things a little bit. He wasn't totally lying, but he also wasn't telling him near the truth of what all happened. And I don't know if he's going to. He hasn't met with Monty yet this morning. It is going on right now as we speak, as I speak. And so I can't tell you, but I thought I would record this anyways. Part of me was like, oh, I shouldn't record anything until, for a few more hours until the dust settles on this. But no, I'll just get something up and just tell you it's in flux. We're still trying to figure out where Turner sits because Turner won head of household. I guess that's the main point here. He won the head of household competition. I did see that he was trying not to win it. He told Kyle, I waited for you. I think he was hoping Kyle could win, but he could also have just been telling Kyle that. That's the thing. I'm not sure. I don't know how loyal Turner is to Kyle at this point, because Kyle really wants to target Michael. That is who Kyle wants out, and that's why people are saying online they thought that Turner would nominate Brittany or would nominate Taylor and Monty and try to backdoor Michael. Now, I'm not seeing that this morning in the discussions so far. He already told Michael and Brittany that they would not see the block. Now, he said they would not be pawns. So, it's just hard to tell. I don't know. And he's only, so far, it's like 5, as of 5 o'clock this morning. It was about 4 o'clock this morning, actually. A little bit after 4, maybe. He met with Kyle for quite a while, to where he kept saying to Kyle, I don't know how can we got 2 people that can't win anything, even though Terrence won 2 competitions. He's not giving him much credit for those. He's saying, we got 2 people that haven't done anything, and you're wanting us to throw in with them to try to get to the end. I think we'd have a better chance if we stuck with Monty, I think, is who he wants to kind of work with. I'm not sure where, because he talks about the pound. Well, the pound included Joseph. It was Kyle, Turner, Joseph, and Monty. And Turner says that he's going to talk with Monty, and if Monty is up for taking a shot at Michael, then they can go that route. But this is all. He hasn't talked with Monty as of me last checking, so I just don't know. He was talking with Brittany last I saw, and I just don't know how much that's lip service. I don't know where Turner's mind is really at right now, so I'll know much more. We'll know much more in a few hours. So just take this all with a grain of salt. I don't know for sure who Turner is truly targeting. I really thought going in that he was just saying what he needed to say to get through the end of the week this past week, and that he wasn't going to be loyal to the after party. But now I'm just not sure. I think he's trying to get the lay of the land as far as how the four that were still in the house, that being Michael, Brittany, Turner, or Taylor, and Monty, how they are. And based on that was how he was going to react and interact. I think he's still trying to figure that out. So I'm not telling you anything, guys, because I just don't know for sure what the heck is going on. And I did want to record something, though. So there you go. Does that all make sense? I don't know what I know because I don't know it. I don't know what I don't know. I don't know. All right. I'm talking in circles. I'll probably do a short little update in about 4 or 5 hours with more details about where it looks like things are leaning as far as nominations. Some people were saying, Turner shouldn't have won this. He didn't need to win it this week. But you know what? I'll be honest with you. Some of the people that were saying that aren't really rooting for Turner anyways. They're rooting for other people, and Turner is a means to the end, I think. That's my opinion. I thought, I said it yesterday, I did another Twitter stream on the way home yesterday. Actually, and Frenchie, by the way, dropped in from last season. He dropped in and chatted for a minute. Those of you that want to go back and find it. But I was doing that, and someone asked me who I wanted to win Head of Household. And I was just like, and who, if I had to pick for a possible winner or something, and I just was like, you know what? I said, I'd like to see what Turner would do. I'd like to see if Turner got Head of Household, how he would handle it, what he would do. And look what happened. So now we get to see what Turner's going to do. I think he's a bit of a wild card because he does have to kind of make a decision. I think almost every other house guest could have been pretty clear on what they were going to do. Kyle, obviously, now we know for sure would have tried to go after Michael. Monty, Michael, and Brittany probably would have gone after Alyssa and Kyle. Maybe Terrence. I don't know. I think it would have been Alyssa or Terrence, but I have a feeling that they would have been very happy in the end if Kyle and Alyssa were on the block. So yeah, it's Turner's definitely not one that I'm sure what he's going to do, and he also has the potential to either help or hurt his game, and I don't know which is to his best advantage, to be honest. I really don't. I do think Michael is a huge force to be reckoned with as far as a competition person, and so, Kyle's not wrong when he says we got to take our shot, but at the same time, it's easy for Kyle to say because he's not the one in the that has to do the nominating and face the consequences if Michael wins the power veto or just plain doesn't end up on the block at the end of the day if Turner takes a shot. So we'll have to see. But anyways, they're still, Turner's probably talking this morning with everybody, and he hasn't been to bed yet. It's going to be a long night for him. It's going to be a long morning for him. They're probably going to get to sleep in, and yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, that's it, guys. It's kind of a short and sweet one this morning. I don't have a whole lot more to add. I'm not anticipating anything out of the ordinary this week. We should be back on a, quote, semi-normal schedule this week, which we're down to 8 house guests now. Looking ahead, the vote will be 5 votes, so there will not be a tie, so Turner won't have the opportunity to break a tie. Those are all just things to keep in mind as we look to the rest of this week. It's the thing is, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be a slow week. I mean, this house isn't extremely dramatic either way, and we have lost two big characters in the house in Joseph and Jasmine, so it could be kind of quiet, slow. Yeah, just not sure. But that's it. Gotta go. Hope you're all well. Thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging out. And shout out as always to my patrons. And I hope you have a good rest of your morning. I expect to really do a very quick another one of these either at around noon Eastern time, or maybe late afternoon if or early afternoon if I haven't figured it out yet, if I don't have a better idea what's going on. All right. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.